Wolfpack scored 75 points a game a year ago, and Rivers hits the first.
That's one of the keys for her this year. She's moved from the point guard off to the wing, looking to really get more scoring out of her.
Here's Brooks. Rivers, that time hits it. And here's Todd Starkey starting five. Maya Babbitt moves into the starting lineup. And Rich Miller, the all-MAC standout. Look at the hands of Saniya Rivers. This is a quick start for NC State. Slowing it down. Nice pass ahead to Bruce and a block. Brooks finds James. And Westmore starting five off and running. 14 different players checking in. It is coastal chaos and then some. As Rivers causes chaos to the bucket. Easy deuce.
With the miss, and now Isaiah James, who has had a terrific arc to her career. Outside, great start for Rivers. Another three, another miss. Now, if you're NC State, that's exactly what you want. You're going to be okay with Ole Miss taking threes as long as you secure the defensive board so that it can lead to breaks like that.
But here's Brooks being more aggressive for the pack. This is a miss by Thompson, and Collier the board. Rivers, the vision. James runs the lane. Nice find.
And looking at ODU right now, they don't seem to have the same intensity they did in the first half. We'll see if Coach Milton Jones calls a timeout.
This is a possession-for-possession game. Yeah, you got to execute here.
Rivers spins it in. 15 on the board for Saniya Rivers.
And NC State really made some nice adjustments moving the ball after the Davidson goal.
Rivers with the steal in the lane.
NC State here in Raleigh. So Bree Robinson off the bench is swatted away. Wow, Rivers with a big paw. Trigger to the floor. And out of bounds off JMU. This activity defensively is impressive.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
Remember, NC State scored 72 on Sunday, had 4 double figures. Here's James on a magnificent pass from Rivers.
Set her a screen and let her get to the rim.
There she goes. Foul. Count it.
And that is why you keep the ball in Saniya Rivers' hands. She is
Double doubles against Louisville, and Davidson was sick during the last game against James Madison. Oh, how about the long three?
So NC State cannot advance the ball because Sean Poppy called the timeout. They're going to try to apply some pressure here.
And I think they're usually closed on Sundays. Rivers the other way. Nice look. Trigger the and one. And Saniya Rivers can do no wrong here in Raleigh. Look at that field goal difference. Way in front of the pack. Rivers the steal. Transition pass. And James in the layup.
Endurance, right? Ability to play at a high level where Tilda will grow. Michelle right now is taking advantage of that.
Rivers, a perfect pocket pass to Isaiah James.
Nice finish. He's feeling it right now.
Rivers, baseline, powers it up and puts it in, plus the foul.
With some passion, too. She's trying to put her team on her back right now. Come on. This is a great drive.
Oh, good fake.
On the drive, count it, and Rivers a trip to the line.
Stanford looks a little fatigued right here. Nunu Agara looks like she's tired. She couldn't fill the lane on that last play.
It's struggling outside the three-point arc. Shot clock to 5. Elmore needs help. Late in the clock, Malcolm, good block. Not in Rivers' house. Saniya runs the break. Rivers coast to coast for 2 more.
The shot clock was going down, so she knew she had to take it. Not only did she block it, she took it all the way home for the layup, and immediately after another stop.
Poked away Rivers. Lattimore trying to get back. Take an angle. Can't get there. Rivers lays it in.
NC State starting off on the defensive end. Saniya Rivers tips the ball away, then goes up strong against.
But a great job by Wood. Rebound, run, and have fun were Westmore's message at the end of practice as Tilda Trigger. But it's going to take Jones a little bit of time to work her way back into rhythm. When you sit out for that long, especially when your shooting hand is affected, this should be an easy 2, and I had this NC State team on the road on Thursday night at Syracuse. It could not look or feel more different than what that game look like for the Pack? Hayes off and running.
And Madison Hayes, 3 straight double-doubles coming into this game. She's active. She's all over the floor. Gets out. At this point, if you're Virginia Tech, I think you have to sprinkle in some zone. You're just struggling so much to stay in front.
Rivers smiling all the way to the basket after she took it away.
And there's Saniya Rivers in the passing lanes. NC State's done a great job of getting up and deny, being in those passing.
Midway through the first quarter, Wake has weathered the initial storm. Saniya Rivers, count it, and one. She is so tough.
Got back on defense. That was well played.
Brooks, tough finish.
She used the left hand, Evan, the left.
On the run. Count the basket and a foul. Madison Hayes, assisted by Rivers. Game like this, like every detail matters. Rivers spins, got it, and rolls it in. What an athletic finish. My goodness.
Started at Mississippi State.
Tilda Trieger has been so impressive. Just a freshman, double-double, 16 points, 13 boards. That's Saniya Rivers. Miami has been in zone on makes and on dead ball situations. And Trieger scores with an and-one opportunity. I mean, you just can feel the infectious energy coming out of her. That kid is in incredible shape and just loves the game.
Obsessed with winning is that 3-ball for Saniya Rivers gives the Wolfpack the lead.
Angel, Saniya's improved three-point percentage. Feet under her shoulders, elbow under the ball. Time to shoot it. Townsend number 2 in there. And Grant. Nice look into Trieger from Rivers.
What a pass from Saniya Rivers. And Tilda Trieger coming into her own as a true freshman.
Navarre, D'd up by Rivers, decides to attack her and got blocked. Shot clock winding down.
It's Morgan. Morgan to Black. She'll fill in the lane. Oh, swatted by Rivers, and it deflects off of Blackshear. A meeting in the high-rent district from Saniya Rivers.
And that just fueled this whole...
Osber can't finish it. Rivers comes away with it. Rivers with great speed. James fakes the 3, gives it back. Rivers connects.
Hayes is hurt on this end of the floor.
Yes, a lot of pain as Rivers reverses it in. Madison Hayes.
First minutes for Moore, who's short. That's Kennedy Moore, the true freshman. Kennedy again, no. 5th possession. Cole's blocked. It's Rivers.
But yeah, Saniya Rivers going to have to extend her 3. I mean, that's everybody, you know. You wear a WNBA uniform, you better be able to shoot a 3.
With some confusion there on offense, coming up with the steal up ahead in transition and the bucket.
You really got to think about, hey, if I want to be here and I want to finish my career out, today's the day I'm going to play as hard as I can, especially try to get those minutes. I mean, that's just a pro move. Like, how do you... Rivers gets an open look, got it. Well, now you start to wonder if Carolina does choose to start Blanca Thomas inside, but Gakdang getting set to check in. A woo! This is again Saniya Rivers delivering it to the big girl who gets it down on the deck before she travels. Kelly back, they were whole and healthy and played really well. Rivers spinning inside. Saniya Rivers. You got to attack us, be off the bounce. Rivers directing traffic, and she'll launch and hit another 3 for NC State. That's their 3rd already. To the corner, and then right here after directing some traffic. And now James and Rivers. Saniya gets an open look and hits the 3. Saniya Rivers just steps into it right here.